This week we're going to talk about one of my favorite local bands, The Lions, as well as a great charity that they're involved in. Their new album is called Iconoclastic. It's their third album, and it's Fraser's one album you got to buy this week. We're here with Chris Miller from The Lions, and as always, Chris is wearing a jacket that's far too warm for the environment we're in, and I count on him for this. Chris actually taught me how to play guitar, so...
And that's why he's good at it, so there you go.
You can imagine that. I'm outstanding. So, for people who aren't familiar with The Lions, tell us a little bit about the band.
The band started in 2003. We used to gig about in Michelangelo's downtown before it got closed down. We've since gone from there, and we now sound a bit more like Led Zeppelin and Oasis put together. And then some of the newer stuff sounds a bit more, I wouldn't say like Tool, but that's the only band that I can really think of in my head right now, but some of it's kind of like that. So,
right.
yeah.
Well, let's start the new album, Iconoclastic, double album.
Yes.
Is this your physical graffiti or your...
This is the one that I think a lot of people are going to get into because it's got the pub songs and sing-along section, motion picture soundtrack section. So people who are fans of like the old stuff will get in the pub songs and sing-alongs, which will have like, we're going to include little chord charts and stuff like that in it, and people can play along to the lyrics. And then we're also going to have on motion picture soundtrack, it's more like, I guess, like, you know, concept album type thing. So you're going to have little previews and little movie trailers of each of the songs on there. So Roman is a Russian assassin, Sid is a serial killer, and they've got all these little trailers on Lines too right now.
That's pretty interactive.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell me a little bit about the foundation that you're involved with as well and what it does.
I'm with the Legacy Children's Foundation, and what they do is they help kids who are in foster care or group homes and try and keep them out of like gang-related situations or, you know, selling drugs, whatever the case may be, through music. So right now on Tuesdays I teach guitar to kids, and you know, it keeps them engaged and keeps them interested in other things rather than, you know, things that they shouldn't be into. You know what I mean?
All right, so as far as the instrument drive goes and how you can help out, where would people go to find out?
People can go to thelionsrockandroll.com, flash that there, and then they can check it out and they'll see a little logo of the Legacy Children's Foundation. And then there's also a link that says Legacy Drop-Off Donations, and so the Kirby Centre, there's a place up in Bowness as well where everybody, so all the addresses and where they can do it is already on there.
If you'd like to have a look at some of the albums that we've reviewed in the past, you can go to the Shaw website at shawtv.com and go under the show tab, and that's where you'll find Fraser's one album you got to buy this week. Meantime, thanks a lot for watching, and please keep buying music.